Well, for parents, we know finding good childcare that you can afford can be really difficult. It's an issue that impacts families all across the nation and here in the DMV. In the district, access to childcare in D.C. could be in jeopardy. Marcella Robertson is live this morning at Freedom Plaza early for us. And Marcella, early childhood workers are expected to gather for a rally in about, 2 hours or so?
Yeah, that rally is expected to start at 8 o'clock here, and then some of those people will go inside to testify before a city council. Again, this all really has to do with the pay equity fund that has been cut from the mayor's proposed budget. And what that essentially did back in 2021 is kind of level the playing field, gave those early childhood educators access to health care, big bumps in salary and income as well. So I want to bring in LaDon Love, Executive Director of Spaces in Action, one of the organizers of this rally. Thanks for being with us this morning. You know, we can talk about this pay equity fund kind of big picture. $70 million is what the city pays every year into this. But for the individual person, what difference has that made?
It has made a humongous difference because the pay equity fund has created pay subsidies for teachers between $5,000 and $14,000 a year, and it has created health care for childcare. So the whole childcare sector in DC now has an opportunity to have healthcare access as a result of the pay equity fund.
I mean, that is huge.
Yes, it is huge. And for individuals, teachers that I've spoken to, or early learning educators that I've spoken to, have said that they've been able to pay off debt, buy a home, take care of their children in ways that they weren't able to, taking their family on a vacation that they've never ever had the opportunity to do before, as well as buy a tombstone for the family members that did not have one.
You guys are expecting 200 plus people out here in just about an hour and a half. Talk about what we can expect at this rally and why this is important for you guys to be out here.
Yeah, so this is so important because we're a part of the Under 3 DC Coalition. And so this is a coalition of policy groups, organizing groups, base building groups, teacher associations, director associations, and all of these folks are coming here to make sure that the council hears that they need to put that money back into the pay equity fund.
Yeah. You know, a lot of the council members have been pretty vocal about this. They say that it's important. Does that make you hopeful that they're going to try to figure out a way to fix this?
I really appreciate the words, but we need action.
That is fair. We've got about 30 seconds left. I want to ask you this too, because looking ahead, this is not the end for you guys, this rally. I know there's going to be people inside giving testimony, but talk about a lot of the centers have closed for the day today, and then also coming up next week or the following week as well. Talk about what that will look like.
So this is such an important issue. So you have centers that have decided to close for the full day. Some are having an early release and some are having a delayed opening, because everyone understands that we have to raise our voice. But it doesn't stop here. One day isn't going to make the full difference that we need. So yes, we're here to rally. We're going inside to testify, and we'll be back out here on the 13th because that will be a national day of action. Folks from across 26 states will be standing strong saying we need to invest in childcare on a federal level, also on a local level. We need us all working together to make a difference, and we need to invest in babies, not billionaires.
We appreciate you being with us this morning. Certainly impacts a lot of people. Guys, again, that rally starts at 8 o'clock this morning. We will certainly be covering it for you, and we'll have the latest updates coming up at 9 o'clock as well. Back to you.
Marcella, such an important issue. Thank you so much.